When I first found out I had breast cancer, I was devastated, crying, yelling in the street that, I was never going to become a mother.
I remember thinking the exact same thing. And I always knew I wanted to be a mum. My whole life I knew that was my ultimate goal. So the only thing that's going through your mind is, am I going to get through this, have a future and have a family? Especially when you're 30-something, you're
Yes.
certainly not thinking you're going to get cancer.
I first found out about the clinical trial at my oncologist appointment. The drug would essentially put my ovaries to sleep and protect them from the chemotherapy. After my treatment, I wasn't planning on having children straight away, but less than 6 months, and I was pregnant. This is when my oncologist met Jack for the first time. You can tell by the smile on her face how proud she was. The trial worked.
I was also able to have a child due to that trial that you did. I remember the feeling when I got my first period. Again, it was like when I was 14 all over again. It was very exciting. We all cried. And then, a few months later, I was pregnant. I found out. You really changed my life, whether you knew it or not. And I think that's extraordinary. You're extraordinary. I loved being pregnant.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, it's just the best, isn't it? Can't wait.
I enjoyed every minute of it. My son is now 9 years old and he's just a ball of energy, smart and wonderful, and I just love him.
My little boy is the light of my life. I'm so grateful that I got him. He's just beautiful. That's why research is so important, because you and I have very similar stories, almost identical in some ways, yet you're carrying the BRCA gene and I'm not. So that tells me that there's something else going on, and it's so incredibly crucial that we have the people that are willing to participate in these trials.
Being on the trial was a great experience. The team was absolutely fabulous to me. Any questions were answered. I felt very supported.
And your hair's really coming back
Yeah,
there.
it came back. It
So
took a little
quick.
while, but then it straight back.
Yeah, same. If I met a woman now with breast cancer, I would tell them to be proactive. Get as much advice as you can, ask as many questions as you can, and do everything you can to survive and come out the other side of it.
I definitely would recommend any woman to participate in a trial. It's awesome to think of how many women the trial has helped and will help.